Hello everyone, and welcome to day 183 of playing Persona for Golden in real time. This series where I play with you the day in the game on the same date in real life, one day at a time. Now, I've been doing this the last 182 days, so if you could subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. But today is October 10th, so let's go ahead and see what the gang is up to today. So, getting synced up as usual. Okay, looks like it's about showtime.
Crap! The crowd's a lot bigger than I expected!
Don't say stuff like that! You're making me even more nervous!
Our costumes okay? I mean, they're just our normal school uniforms. Even worse are the winter ones.
What else could we have done? It's not like we have any costumes. The clothes we've been wearing all summer won't work as costumes, and since we'll be changing wardrobes tomorrow, it works out.
Oh, crap. I can't stop my legs from shaking.
You'll be hitting the skins more than a bare-knuckle boxer!
You shut your stupid bear trap! I don't need to hear this!
You've been on TV before, right, Naoto-kun? Aren't you used to this? You haven't said a word, though.
The last time I played for a crowd was a piano recital when I was young. Doing an interview on TV is much easier. Even if I make a mistake, I'm the only one who gets embarrassed by it.
You're saying doing
I feel like
interviews
that makes
is
it
easy?
more difficult that
That's crazy
you're
too.
the sole focus, but here, if you mess up, it's kind of
Oh, I can't
mixed
take
in
this
with
much
the noise.
longer. Don't you get nervous too?
Let's say... I mean, my courage is maxed out, so let's go ahead and say I'm fine.
You really are something.
Now that's
That's
our
what they tell me.
sensei! He's got big brass balls! And when I say balls, I mean...
We get it, it's a figure of speech. We don't care, shut up. Huh? Did someone just...
Everyone, can you gather around for a second?
Yeah, got it.
Your hearts are all racing, right? So is mine. But that's the power behind a live performance. Don't think about doing everything exactly right. The crowd's here to have fun, so we need to have fun first. Rise-chan.
Okay, Rize's much better at pep
When I
talks
say
than Teddy
who's ready,
is.
you say we are, okay? Be thankful for your fans, your friends, and yourself. This is a full-blown, one-time only performance. Now who's ready? We are!
Oh no, like, raising their hand? It's all just staying in and
Fired up
then
and ready to
breaking
go.
apart.
Now listen up. We're sticking to how we practiced, okay?
All right, let's do this! Here goes.
Okay, we get an animated cutscene.
You got yourself behind a door deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round. Thinking hard about it doesn't help you one bit. Say hello, hello. You gotta say goodbye to thousands of lies, yeah. Shout friends, just those words you really need. And let your voice be heard all over the world. Stand up when you hear a knock on the door. Kids, come on out. Get ready for your true story.
Okay, went better than I expected given 2 days of rehearsal.
They're asking for an encore!
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. We only know one song! What do we do
Just
now?
play it again.
There are only two things we can do. Ignore them and leave,
Okay, now
or
Tiz got
play
the
the
right
same
idea.
song over again.
Maybe we can have Rise explain our situation and they'll go easy on us and let us replay that song. I saw that guy before.
I'm getting fired up!
Hey, Teddy?
Ha! best part of being a live performer!
I feel like this is the weirdest intermission before the encore.
Stupid
But
Teddy,
usually they have the
we can't
discussion
play without
behind
him.
stage, and then crowd surfing is usually during the actual performance.
Why don't we all dive into the crowd? They might just carry us out of here and we can escape this awkward situation.
Stage dive?
Hey, don't sound so excited!
Actually, if all 7 of us jump in, there'd be trouble.
Then what are we gonna do? Do we have any other way out?
If you want to do it that much, then just the guys do it.
All right. I'll show you what it means to be a man.
Hey, wait, you idiot!
Oh my god. At least I
Just
landed on my
dodged
knees.
out of the way. How?
I didn't know it was possible to stand on your own face.
You and your friends have become legends among your peers. In a good way or a bad way. Enough people have gathered at Junes that you consider this mission accomplished. At least, so you tell yourself. Hopefully they remember us for playing the song rather than for face planting afterwards instead of doing an encore. But at least we got through it. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Because, I mean, definitely don't have to go through that again. And then we're gonna end the night again with some more reading. But since we finished The Witch Detective, we're gonna have to start a new book. Let's go ahead and read. Well, how many books do we have left? Oh, okay, we got a decent number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 10 more days of reading of the books we currently have. You begin reading Polyland, a textbook that teaches the very fundamentals of mathematics and the concept of numbers. Did Ko really learn math from this book? The conversation between Mr. Plus and Miss Minus makes learning math needlessly complicated. Since you finish hyperspeed reading, you're able to read more than normal. There's still some pages of Polyland left. You decide to save them to read next time. I mean, we're already top of our class. I think we can spare not having to read all of Polyland, but, you know, we're gonna get to it anyway. But that's gonna wrap up the gameplay portion today and bring us on to Shuffle Time. Today's card is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. Okay, we got 2 major arcana cards back to back. I mean, we've only got so many, so hopefully we don't burn through them too quickly. But upright Wheel of Fortune meaning. The Wheel of Fortune turns evermore, seemingly to communicate that life is made up of both good and bad times, and that the cycle is one that we cannot control. It is something that is subject to both kings and workers, and that nobody on earth can avoid what is fated. When you have good moments in your life, make sure that you enjoy to the fullest, for what comes up must always go down. The same is true in reverse. When you're in a bad situation, things will eventually become better again. Greater forces that are outside of human control are at work here. The same forces that govern the changing of the seasons or the rising and setting of the sun is also the master of luck and the fate of individuals. Where it lands is as random as chance. You may find yourself at either the top or bottom, but remember that no matter what the outcome, it may not last for very long, for the wheel always turns. Okay. I feel like this is a pretty good one. Like, I like Stoicism, which is a lot of just kind of not getting too emotionally attached to the situation, kind of separating yourself and acknowledging that it's out of your control. So I think there's definitely a lot of overlap with that and the Wheel of Fortune meaning. But it's kind of interesting that this comes up because just yesterday I was watching about Stoicism, and a lot of it is mostly just kind of staying consistent and not being pulled away by the winds of fate and I guess not panicking that you're losing control or stressing out about not having control over the situation. And that is good, but I think one thing that I feel like I do that pretty well, that I'm always pretty consistently neutral or not too stressed or angry or anything like that. But a video I saw yesterday about Stoicism talked more about how the nature of man is to be great and to live to that full potential is like the purpose of humanity and nature. And so I thought that was really interesting and definitely something that I think is not highlighted as much as it should be or isn't as prevalent. That rather than just being able to tolerate bad things happening, more so spend time on doing good and becoming great, maximizing your full potential. And so it's definitely something that's pretty good to keep in mind and something I've definitely been thinking about recently. But either way, that's another card down and another day done. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to follow along with the journey as I do this every day. But either way, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.